You're listening to a free audio download from Venue Cymru's International Concert Series.
Welcome to the February edition of pre-concert interviews from Venue Cymru. This month sees a visit from the Russian State Philharmonic Orchestra with an all-Russian programme, including Tchaikovsky's Second Piano Concerto and Rachmaninov's Second Symphony. To find out more about this wonderful orchestra and their music, we spoke to first violinist Ekaterina Udodova.
As a graduate of the Moscow Conservatoire, would you just like to tell us a little bit about your time there?
I started to play in violin when I was 6 years old, because my mom is a musician too. She is playing in orchestra during 40 years. Oh yes, yes, it's just a long time, and I like my instrument. What can I say?
How was your course constructed whilst you were there? Do you spend most of your time working on solo stuff, just on your own?
Yes, a lot of time. I spent a lot of time with studying with playing on violin solo. Yes, and. When I was on the third course, I become in orchestra for work. There is a competition in orchestra where over 35 violinists, and it was in 2007.
And still was.
I'm sorry, but my English is not so good as I wish.
No.
I hope you will understand me.
It's better than our Russian.
Indeed, if they don't understand at first listen, they can listen again to the podcast later. That's fine. And do you spend much of your time looking at chamber music as well, or
yes.
just on the solo?
No. When I graduated in the conservatory, I played in ensembles, and then after conservatory, I studying and higher music education. Yes, and it is a chamber education. Yes. It is a.
Are you doing that here or?
In Moscow, no. Here only orchestra. I play only in the orchestra.
Do you do any teaching at all, or is it mainly just focusing on your playing?
I really want to be a teacher. I really want, but it is no time in that moment for me to teach somebody. I teaching, I studying, and I working, and there is no free time. Maybe later.
Yeah. Whilst you're at the conservatoire, was there any kind of schemes in place to help you transfer from being a student into the professional world?
Schemes? I don't.
Some way, some kind of path. Did they help you at all?
Oh no. No.
So all on your own.
It is a pity, but no. But no, when I saw that competition in violin group, and I just walk and just play, and but suddenly I want that it'd be great. It be great.
Clearly you did well.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, because often in this country some of the orchestras run a number of different types of schemes to help people.
Yes, I heard that, but in Russia there is no.
And now we've touched on it briefly, but how is your time divided now that you've made it as a professional? So you've got your studying.
Time divided. It is.
Yes. What do you do outside of the orchestra?
Oh, I told you that I'm studying.
Yeah.
I'm writing now my work about Beethoven's sonatas for violin and piano, yes. But there is no time to work now. I playing in violin in hotel and go to the shops. And in my free time, I like to go dancing. I like to walk. I like to read. If I had free time.
And how does this relate to your colleagues in the orchestra? Do they do much teaching and ensemble playing?
Yes,
outside?
there are many teachers in orchestra. They teach in schools. They teach children, and they playing in ensembles with each other. Yes, we have a concert in Moscow when a musician from our orchestra plays with each other. It is very interesting, but it is only 2 years.
Does the orchestra tour often? And when you're in different countries, do you get to explore the cities, or is it more just playing and rehearsing?
Yesterday, for example, I have had a time to see Leeds, walking there, and but our conductor told us that we must playing sometime in a day because it's necessary.
Indeed, you've only just finished, in fact.
I know, yeah.
straight from rehearsal to, which is very kind of you. The orchestra's quite young, isn't it? It's only being put together in something like 1991.
Yes.
It's quite young.
Yes.
I just wondered whether you feel the orchestra still has something to prove against some of the older orchestras.
No, many years ago there were different orchestra which were conducted by Rajdestrinsky, and then maestro Poliansky created a choir, very, very good choir, and then he I don't remember the word, put together the choir and the orchestra and create capella. Capella died. It's very. We have very many people in our collective. I don't remember the word. Over 150 choir and orchestra. Yes, yes. And when we go in other countries, there are in airports many men with and.
I'm sure that would sound absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Particularly
Yes.
things like plots and dances and all those things that we know well with choir. I'm sure that would sound absolutely fantastic.
We play in operas on the stage, not in the theater. Yeah. In our orchestra, our conductor. It is amazing because it is not. It's the usually thing in Moscow, because usually operas playing in theaters with actors, and in our orchestra and our capella there is on the stage only in the hall, and if someone wants to listen to the opera, they can go to hall, not in the theater.
Yeah, great.
Well, tonight we have a completely Russian program. What do you think a specifically Russian orchestra can bring to those pieces?
Oh,
Difficult question.
difficult question, yes, for me. Russian music is wonderful. I said it not because I'm Russian, because there are unique Russian spirit in every note, and it is. I think you will listen to today, and you will know about. You will understand me. It is deep. It is. I don't know what. You must feel that.
Well, we certainly get a feeling if we play something like L guy if we're actually playing ourselves. We have this sort of,
Yes.
I don't know, you sort of want to smile and play along. Do you have this same kind of
Yes.
nostalgic feeling as you play?
Yes. Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Tonight, how well do you think the pieces connect together? Do you think they work well together
Yes.
as a
Yes.
group of pieces?
Tchaikovsky, Rachmaninov.
I know.
It is okay.
And why do you think they remain so popular with audiences?
Music of Rachmaninov, it is wonderful. I can't say anymore because it touching your souls. It just touching your souls, and you can't do everything with this. If you want that, or if you don't want that, it touching you, and I think you.
Yeah, I think so.
And Tchaikovsky also, it's magnificent. Tchaikovsky is magnificent always. His symphonies is very. I не знаю, как сейчас. Peaceful, maybe.
Now tonight the conductor and the soloist are related.
Yes.
With the soloist being the daughter of the conductor. And I just wondered whether you feel there's an advantage to this family tie in terms of the way they think about the music and want to get on, or do they just interact like any other conductor and soloist and have very, very separate ideas? And
no, they are not separated because there is father and daughter. But I think it's my opinion that they feels music. They feels the same things in music, and it is very interesting to listen to that because not so far when conductor and soloist wanted to do in music the same. Because there are many solists which want to play as they want. I want to play that, and I don't play as you want. And in the repetition, yes. And here it is very comfortable and it is very warm, and I think you will hear that.
Certainly, because we could quite easily imagine that a daughter might want to sort of break off on their own path.
No.
That's excellent. So, well, I really look forward to that joining them.
It is very professional. And the conductor and the soloist, they are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent.
Now, excellent.
Indeed. Now, this is your chance, then, the audience. To ask our lovely guests any questions that you have. Yes, please, right in the front.
How did you know? It's already been mentioned that tonight is an all-Russian programme. Is that a usual thing when you're travelling abroad? Do you play much? Do you play a range of country nationalities?
In Russia, we played music different composers, and when we go to other countries, we play Russian music because we are Russian orchestra, and I think that is right. I think that is right because your orchestra, for example, will play better your music of your composers. I think that was because I said it is a spirit. It is a national spirit.
How important is it to you to have a violin perhaps made by one of the great manufacturers 200 years ago and older?
It is my violin, for example. Okay, so it's okay. It's okay. It is very important for every musician to have a good instrument, to have a good violin, which would when you playing on instrument, you want to hear good sounds without. I don't know in English, and if if instrument is well, if instrument is older and expensive, I will enjoy my playing. It is very difficult to play in bad instrument, because the conductor or your professor ask you, play, where is the good sound, and you. My professor, I studied in conservatory. My professor is Victor Pekaizen. He is a pupil of Ostrach, and yes, when he always play on his own violin for me, and when he took mine, he doesn't play. It is strange. Wow, what is the battle? Yes, it is.
Are there any foundations or such things in Russia to help you get hold of a good
Yes,
instrument?
it is. It is Russian state collection of instruments.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is. It is in Russia. Yes,
Yeah.
and our first violin.
Mm-hmm.
Played in that instrument from collection. Yes, it is very good. Violinist and very good violin. Yes.
Is the first piece in the program a person I haven't heard before? Is it often played in Russia?
I must say that we our orchestra don't often play this piece. In my life, there is a first time when I played this. Yes, in my life, but
Interesting choice.
interesting. Yes, yes. For us, it was too interesting choice, because. But I think that is good that we play that pieces that are not usually played,
Yes.
and you can hear something new.
Yes.
What makes a piece good for you to play personally?
Good for me. Okay, all I don't know. Symphonies, symphonies, because they are magnificent. They are very strong. When orchestra sounds, there are. I don't know how to say in English. There are. Something going up inside of me, because when you sitting in a stage and when you is a part of something big and magnificent, it is very good. It is.
That's a different experience, isn't it, from playing, say, concerto? Because usually,
Of course, when you play concerto with the orchestra, it is difficult too, because you're the one, and there are 100 people on the stage. Because a concert is a competition, maybe. No, not competition. I don't remember the word in English. It is difficult, but it is very interesting, because you heard them all, and they always in first repetition hear us how you playing. If they like you, if they feel that you strong, that you you won, and there are many, and I don't know English.
Yeah.
And if they will feel that you're not strong, it is not good, because so many people can you, and you will feel that you so small and you can't do anything with them. Yes.
Is there a time when you have to retire? Is there an age?
Retire.
Sort of
Rest. Have a rest. No. You asking about the age? Oh, it is a difficult question too, because in our country, very good school for violinist, school for all kind of musician in Moscow, and in our orchestra there are many young people. There are many people not so young, but they played very well, and it is. If the man playing well in every age, it is he will be at the work. It is every 4 year there are commission which listened all people from the orchestra, and if they play well, it's okay. There are no age limits, yes.
Just the last question. Is there any advice you can give to young musicians who want to have a professional career in orchestras?
What can I say for them? Few words only, you mean? There is very... you must love the music, one. You must love your work, very. You must... love your conductor, and it is true, because if you hate them, no work.
He's not here listening, is he?
Yes. we all love our conductor very much, because he is a great musician and a great man. And first of all, you must. Play an ensemble, to listen that man that sits over you, and it is very accessible. I forgot the word. It's necessary. It's necessary, and I don't know what else.
That's a fair amount to be concentrating on.
It is much. It is much.
Yes, it is. And that's all the time. Join us again for our next pre-concert interview with cellist Julian Lloyd-Webber on Tuesday the 6th of March.
Watch out for more events and updates available on our website www.venuecymru.co.uk.